Okay, thank you, Bella Hughes, for running the camera here and firing it up. Okay, here comes Lady Red on the floor. Along with St. John Hudson. Lady Red, St. John Hudson has number 7. Emma Chrisman. Number 3 is Darby Smith. Number 1 is Peyton Meyer. Trying to see their numbers, but they just aren't looking my way. So number 16 is Neva Fisher. 24 is Jade Portillo. And the libero, it looks like, is possibly Dayton Long in the pink shirt there. So here we go, Maddie Kelch back to serve for Lady Red. Up to the back row, up by Dayton Long, cross, up to the back, to the middle there, Ashland. Back to Lizzie. Lizzie goes to the back. Jump. Push up to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go strike back to that right side. And Aaron Chrisman couldn't get to the point for Lady Red. 9. 9 is Kate Burke. Here goes Maddie. Ooh, ace, baby. Kate couldn't get it underneath, but to get enough off of it to get it up in the air. Number 20 is Bree Meyer on the Tigers side. St. John Hudson Tigers. Oh, Maddie gets into the net, so it's 2-1. Lady Red ahead. There it goes, bump up, push over, Lizzie, bam, to the left and in. Oh, I thought it was out. But they're much closer than I am. I have a black bar in my road. So Sharon Topol coming in for Lady Red on the back row to serve, 3-1. And Coach Trish Wade, a long-time coach here at St. John Hudson. Of course, her son Dean played basketball for Kansas State. In, out. It was out for sure. So a point for Lady Red, 4-1. Of course, her daughter Teresa was a really strong volleyball player. Went to school at K-State. Ace, baby. Dayton Long didn't handle that well. Point for Lady Red. 5-1, Lady Red ahead. Pitch it to the back row. Back row attack, cross court. Kendra, not a good pass. Good job by Maddie. Ms. Sweets. Kendra's gonna bump. Push over, a little collision there. Free ball. Ashland, and Maddie goes back to Ashland. Ashland off the block and down. Point for Lady Red, 6-1. Of course, we've had three matches in a row here. And then after this one, then we'll have to wait just another match or two to play the next match. Ace. Oh, yep, that was an ace. Not enough ump there to get it over. Point for Lady Red. 7-1. Oh, yep, finally they did that. Lady Red lost to Phillipsburg in the first match of the day for Lady Red, 17-25, 25-13, and 23-25. Lady Panthers looked pretty good, and we didn't. And then we came back and played Central Plains, which is a pretty good team, and beat them 25-13, 25-16. Okay, Lady Red will be in action on Monday night, so everybody come out and see Lady Red. Let's pack the bleachers. Just load up in the car and head on down out there to the high school to watch Lady Red take on Red Cloud JV at 5 o'clock and the varsity after that. Gonna come back. Lizzie's gonna pound it down. Point for Lady Red, 8-1. It didn't turn the clock off. Goes Sharon Topol. Short. Ace, baby. Pretty darn close to out. But Bree Meyer had to take it because it was just that close. 9-1. Goes Sharon. Popped up. This lady is crazy for rotations. I guess, well, you know, you find sometimes officials have one or two things that they like to call. She likes the rotation. We got called twice for rotation. And now Central Plains gets called for rotation also. Now they're going to have a little chat. Like maybe she was wrong. Or maybe she didn't check someone incorrectly and her little bit of paper was incorrect. So we'll see what happens.
Lady Red! Lady Red! Lady Red! Lady Red!
Had to start a cheer. The stagnant time sometimes offsets their momentum. Well, we're having a nice little chat. And they're going to have a chat with the score table. And we'll see what happens after that, because it's kind of a... Trish Way is going to go over and see what she's yakking about. Captain Corey did a fine job driving us down here at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm really sorry about the internet situation. The 5 different places to connect to the internet, I can't get the camera to connect to anything. There may be just too much interference here for it to figure out what the heck it's supposed to be doing. Too many random channels. And there is some filtering on the public one. You have to check in on the public channel to get access to it, and my camera does not do that. So, let's see if we can resolve that. Might have to end up buying a wireless modem from Nextech so I can carry that around and not have these issues with not being able to stream. But I've streamed with my Nextech phone before without any problem, but for some reason in here I just not hitting. Restarted everything. Frustrating. Because I know a lot of people are home wanting to watch, and it just isn't going to happen for some reason here in this. And we've streamed from here before, so I don't know if they put some new infrastructure in or what. But so does anybody know what happened there except for a long break? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Sharon Topol back to serve again. Ace, baby. Aaron Crispin just didn't get under the ball well enough to get it up in the air. 10-1. Lady Red ahead. Sharon. Some interference there. People crashing into each other. Striking the block. Bounce back up. Free ball. Backpedaling Bree. Rashland. Down Lizzie. Good control shot in that hole. Point for Lady Red. 11 for Lady Red. 1 for the Tigers of St. John Hudson. Up. Back. Strike into the block. Brought back out. Hustle to the ball. Tap over. Off a tip. Touch. Up to Bree. Right. There goes Bree again. Tap. Oh, they got us out. Bree got struck it in the net, was going to block, but then he cut it back to the side and point for St. John Hudson. 11 for Lady Red, 2 for St. John Hudson. Number 4 is Jade Portello coming in to serve for the Tigers. Number 13 is Kaylin Klossman, a sophomore. It's a pretty young team here also. Of course, Lady Red, I believe, has 7 seniors on that team, so we're going to lose a lot after graduation. Here goes Bree. Soft down off the touch and down. 12-2. Of course, Trish Wade always wears those short shorts, and she always has a tan, so Dave always thought that was remarkable. Dave Steinley always thought that was remarkable. 13-2. Lady Red there. Doesn't matter the weather. It's kind of like that guy from, I think it was Pittsburgh Colgan. Ace, baby. He'd wear shorts with the snowing outside at the state games we were at, football games we were at. Here goes Lizzie, 14-2. Lady Red ahead. Push up, strike back. Darby Smith couldn't handle that return. Point for Lady Red. 15-2. Lizzie Fort Miller continues to serve. Short. Called a lift. Didn't look real lifty there. Trish Wade wants to have a chat with the girls. Well, if you'd like to help us out here, maybe get a wireless hotspot from Next Tech, which costs a little bit of monthly money. You can send your money to help us out to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barta Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. We'd really appreciate it, trying to keep things working here. Had a lot of problems when I go out of town for some reason. Had great luck at Phillipsburg, but not much luck down here with any kind of internet setup. Which is disappointing because I know Darla would like to watch Lizzie, but she's working. So here goes Lizzie back to serve, 16-2 after the timeout. Good bump. Pop back. It'll be free ball over. Talon. Into the block. Back by Bree. Push back to Bree by Talon. Off the block, bumping up. Jump. Strike to the back out. Too strong. 17-2. Just a little bit strong there by Darby Smith. Here goes Lizzie Fort Miller. Tip over. Lizzie pushes in front. Amber, too strong a shot there by Talon. So it's 17-3. Darby Smith, the sophomore, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Sharon with Talon. Talon's going to go soft, but they take advantage of it. Aaron Chrisman, back by Aaron off the touch. Bree's going to strike. Popped up. It's going to be close to the net. It's going to be 4 hits. 18-3. Emma Enix coming in the front row. Amber Morgan coming out. Here goes Bree Freeling. Okay. Blonde officials having a chat with the score table. Again. Bumped up by Aaron. Going to be tough. They made a mistake. I don't know what they thought. Maybe they thought it was 4 hits. I don't know. Kind of too bad. Here goes Bree Freeling. Short. Popped up there. Jesslyn. He's going to sell it to Talon. Talon's going to strike down to the left point. In there. Point for Lady Red. 19-3. Here goes Bree. Short. Just barely off that net. Push back over. Talon and Emma are there. On the shot by Aaron Chrisman. So here goes Bree Freeling. A little bit too short that time. Too close to the net. Got in the net. Lady Red won the first set. Trying to work their through this match here. St. John Lady Tigers are kind of deep hole. But you never know what's going to happen. Striking in the block. Brought up by Bree. Crossover to Talon. Talon goes strike hard down. They bring it back in. It'll be free ball over. Talon. Bree going to set to Talon. Talon's going to hit hard. Good cover on that Tiger side. Sharon pushes up to Bree. Bree's going to set a crossover to Kendra. They call a lift. They call 2 hits. Yeah. 21-4. I'd like to thank the people who have contributed. The Herndons. Donna Dunce. The Freelings. Mr. Hudson. Oh, nobody there. Point for the Lady Tigers. 21-5. And Bailey Hudson coming in the back row to serve for the St. John Hudson Lady Tigers. Jesslyn. Bree sets over to Ashlyn cross court. Ashlyn loves that cross court shot. It seems to confuse quite a few people. 22-5. Talon Rixler, sophomore for Lady Red, back to serve into the net. 22-6. Yeah, I said something about Zach Lynn and I meant to say Nick Lynn last night. Power shot down by Ashton, straight down the middle. 23-6, Lady Red. Amber coming out, and Maddie Kelch coming in. Bumped up, gonna be close to the net. Joust down. 24 set match point here for Lady Red. Push over. Strike to the back. Maddie's going to send it to Bree. Bree's going to go down. Lady Red win that one 25-6. Where we got here? Well, I guess that's the first match. Dummy. So stressed out over that internet. I've lost track of my mind. I'd like to thank Bella Hughes for helping out with the camera here. Of course, we have football coming up against Oakley and Lady Red and Concordia next Saturday. And then I don't remember where we're at after that. I think possibly the Tuesday after we might be at Great Bend, and maybe the Thursday after that at Russell. It's kind of a different kind of week. And then I'm not sure if we had anything after that until MCL. And MCL this year is going to be at Hill City. And then the next week after that, I believe, is Sub-State. I'm not sure if they've released the Sub-State information yet. If you want to find out what's going on, you can go to Kansas State High School Athletic Association. Like to see Lady Red get to state this year, even though it's in Dodge City, which is a long ways from anything. And I checked it, all the motels are full, but usually a lot of people who book for their school if they think they'll make it. And then if they don't make it, they will cancel. Trying to look here on the Acacia site to see if they have any volleyball information about where the sub-state pairings are at. Of course, I figured Nick Lynn would have mentioned that if that information was available. So we go to the Acacia site and we dig down here looking for weekly announcements. We have regional and sub-state pairings. Okay. Sub-state assignments, please get back later. Oh well. Like I said, MCL is going to be Eel City. So we'll see how we do there. Phillipsburg gave us a tussle this morning. Came out ahead, so we'll see what we can do it the next time we play them, which I believe is going to be at Great Bend. And that's always a long trip down, a long trip back. And I have to take vacation days to do that. Okay, I think we're ready to go here, unless the rotation's bad, and this blonde official will notate that, and we'll have a big break. Good hit by Aaron Chrisman. Cross over to Lizzie. Lizzie strikes into the net. Point for the Lady Tigers. I wish the internet would work, because it takes me a lot of time, about 6 hours, to upload one match to the YouTube. Because I know some people will want to have that, and they have contributed large sums of money. Pow down! Ashland long kills. Looks like Phillipsburg's done on the other side. Or nope, they're just walking around getting ready for the next match. Phillipsburg will be taking on the Hosington. Crossover, strike to the back. Talon's there. Push over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going soft. Found that hole right there. Okay. Play Hosington there, and then we turn around and play Otis Bison. Goes Matty Kelch. It's going to be close to the net. A spin over the top of the tape and point for the Lady Tigers. Tied up 2-2. Bree Meyer back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Talon's there. Push across over to Bree. Bree strikes in the block and down. Bumped up, pushed over. Kept it alive. No lift call. Up to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to strike down hard. And it hits the line judge. 3-2. Lady Red ahead. Ashland Long coming out. Sharon Topel coming in. That might have been a lift. They didn't call it. Strike into the block and down. That was a lift. 4-2. Lady Red ahead of the Central Plains Tigers. Saw Hosington play this morning. They were the lowest seed, but they played a lot tougher teams, and they won their first set match in 2. So, Talon. You usually take those pretty well. So, Central Plains gets a point for Lady Red, 3 for the Central Plains Lady Oilers. And now the officials doing some housekeeping. 4-3, Lady Red ahead. And Kayla Klossman coming in for Katie Burke. And Jade Portello in that back row to serve for the Lady Oilers. Or not, Lady Tigers. We're done with the Oilers. Duh. Al. Short. Sharon. Backs it to Lizzie. Lizzie puts it to Chrisman. He's crossing over there. Darby Smith kind of injected herself into the path and caused a hitting error. Telling Rich from that other side. Amber Morgan coming in that backside. Looked up. Push back. Strike short. Bree. Back to Bree. Off the top of the tape and over. Push up. Free ball. Short. Good job by Tellin to recognize it. Bree striking across court. Called Darby Smith in the net again. Good shot by Lizzie. Push back. Strike for Lizzie. Push over to Bree. Bree's going to strike cross court. Push it to the back row. Sharon up to Tellin. Tellin strikes down hard, but out. Just a bit too strong. Got to snap that wrist, baby. So Lizzie's coming out, and Jesselyn Kirchhoff, the senior on the back row there for Lady Red. Here goes Darby's shot, up by Kendra. Push over to Tellin. A spin on that, they bump it up, gonna be free ball. By Sharon. Gonna push over to Bree, off the touch and down, point for Lady Red, 7-4. Point for Lady Red. Back to service, Bree Freeling. Emma Enix on the front row there for Lady Red. Here goes Bree. Into the net. Trying to put a hard shot in there, but just didn't clear the net. Katie Burke back to serve for the Lady Tigers. The libero dating along on that back row. Jesselyn, whoa. Didn't judge that one well. Point for Lady Tigers, 7-6.
Go, Red!
They seem like they're just kind of going to sleep or something. There, Jesselyn gets it up to Tellin. Tellin strikes in that left corner. Point for Lady Red, 8-6. Ashley Long coming in on the left side. On the other side, it's 10-11. Uh-oh. Joust. Came back over. Push over to Tellin. Tellin strikes way too hard. Not a good control shot there. So, Lady Tigers staying right with Lady Red this match. Or set. 8-6. Back to service, Bailey Hudson, the sophomore for the Lady Tigers. I think these Lady Tigers are going to be looking pretty good next year. Kendra. Bumped up to Tellin. Tellin goes cross court down. 9-7. They're really slow on the scoreboard thing. Jesselyn coming out. Lizzie Fort Miller going that far side. Popped up. Bumped up. Strike to the back row. Kendra's going to push it over to Ashlyn. Ashlyn's watching it. Strike from the back. Tellin over to Ashlyn's going to dump quick out. Point for Lady Red, 10-7. And the second set here for Lady Red. And the Lady Tigers of St. John Hudson. Oop, back at you. Out. Point for Lady Red. 11. Ace, baby. I remember quite a few years ago, we had to go play St. John Hudson. It was one of those east-west things, and they had to get out the geo maps and find their location, and there was like 6 foot difference between Smith Center and St. John. The point for Lady Red. And so we went to St. John to play football. Okay, here goes Talon Rensler back to serve. Popped up. Free, back row tuck. Ashland. Bree to Lizzie. Lizzie's going soft. Out. Point for Lady Red. 13-7. And the Lady Panthers are out jogging, getting warmed up for their next match. Ooh. They bring it back in. Back row attack. Push over to Bree's going to dump it. It's going to be close to the net. Lizzie's there to drop it back down. 14-7. And then timeout wanted by Trish Wade. I'm glad to be able to do this for y'all, but I'm really sorry about the internet situation. I do not know why, but I worked for about a half hour on multiple scenarios trying to get a connection and could not in this here building. I can get it on my phone and I can get it on my laptop, but I cannot get internet from their local public staff or student or using my phone as a mobile hotspot. Lady Red back on the court, 14-7 in this second set here. Let's go down and check out the hospitality room after this one because we've been here for 3 matches in a row. We got here about 9 o'clock. Bump back. Gonna be free ball over. Kendra. Push it up to Ashland. Coming back, Ashland. Good response by Ashland. Oh, that's Bree. That means. Oh, that's Ashland. Yep, Ashland responds really well. Ashland and Bree have the same ponytail. And they have a lot of the same similarities. Oh, Talon goes right now. So 15-8. Lady Red not showing the dominance they did in that first set. And here's Amber Morgan. Emma comes out. Kendra, kind of high. Free ball over by Ashland. Push. Push crossover. Here goes Ashland. Striking the block down. Point for Lady Red. Kill for Ashland. 16-8. Maddie Kelch coming in for Amber Morgan to serve. Popped up. Gonna be back. Keep it alive. Ooh. Call a lift on Talon, but I thought she used her fist, which is really hard to lift a fist. But what do I know? Okay, number 9 is Katie Burke on that front row. Out. Just a bit too wide by Bree Meyer there on the St. John Hudson, 17-9. Goes Sharon Topol. Back, quick shot on number 2 hit. Bree goes, it's hard. It might have hits the scoreboard off the hit. Point for Lady Red, 18-9. Sharon Topol back again to serve. Dig. Ace, baby. 19-9. Lady Red surging here after kind of back and forth point sharing at the beginning of this set. Bumped up by Dayton. Strike to the back. Good hit there by Darby Smith on the St. John Hudson side. So 19-10. Kaylin Clausen coming in. Kate Burke coming out. And Jay Portello back there to serve. And Kayla Blasi in. I think that's the first time in for her. Oh, Jesslyn. Miscalculation on the box size there. So point for the Lady Tigers of St. John Hudson, 19-11. Here goes Jade. Scored again. Sharon covers it. Push cross over to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to strike down. Going to be a bump back. Over. Pop back by Kendra. Good hustle on the Lady Red side. Sharon. Up to Bree. Bree strikes into the block. And down on the St. John side, 22-11. Telling Richler coming in, as well as Amber. Lizzie's back to serve. Strike. Back pump set. In there, in that corner. If there's any little itty bitty chance of that being in, I would say go for it. Even if it's a little bit out, it's better to have it a little bit out and take the ball than have it a little bit in and not take it. Sharon, quick pass. Good quick dump by Bree. So point for Lady Red. Emma Enix coming out. Amber Morgan coming out. Emma Enix coming in, 21-12. Hard shot out. Bree's kind of lost her little. She either hits the net or too long after some really superb serving earlier. She'll figure it out. Katie Burke back to serve from St. John Hudson, 21-13. Tellin. Back across to Emma Enix, but she hits the tape. Point for Lady Tigers, 21-14. I believe it's Katie Burke back to serve for the St. John. Push up to Tellin. Tellin's going to strike off the top of the tape and down. Point for Lady Red, 22-14. Ashland coming in for Sharon Topol there on the front row. And timeout, won by Trish Wade. So if you want to find out what's going on in Redmond and Lady Red Kingdom, you can go to www.usd237.com. And of course, that's where you go to find your streaming information when it's working, which it's not today, but you can go down to the calendar, the athletic calendar, and find out what's going on. This says we're playing at Russell on Thursday. I got my weeks messed up. So we'll be taking the bus trip down to Russell. On Friday, of course, Redmond playing Oakley. Next Saturday, we're in Concordia. And then we don't have any matches next week. And the next week we have volleyball on the 15th of October at Great Bend against Phillipsburg. Push over. Strike to the back. Tapped up by Kendra. With the touch. Ashland out. Too strong. Just kind of a little bit too far back on the hit. 22-15. Bailey Hudson back to serve for St. John Hudson. Maybe the town was named after her family. Good strike by Talon. Bring it up. Going to be free ball. Ashland takes that. Set back to Ashland by Bree off the tape and down. Point for St. John Hudson, 22-16. Goosberg again. Oh, off the tape and out. Oh, they called it in. Okay, I saw a line. The ball was on the other side of it, but they called it in. 20-17. Jesslyn. Ashland over Talon. Talon dumps it down that hole. 2 hits. But they call it left. 23-17. Talon back to serve now for Lady Red. Lizzie Fort Miller on the front row. Out. Oh, it's on the line. They call it in. 24-17. Lady Red set match point here in this this match with St. John Hudson Lady Tigers. Good shot by Talon. Was it out? Back row Talon. Push up to Lizzie. Lizzie strikes in the block. Out. Point Lady Red. Lady Red went to slipped into Elmer Fudd mode. Lady Red win that one 25-17 after winning the first one 25-6. Thank you for watching these matches on www.usc237 and X-Tech channel 165. I'm Alan here with Bella Hughes running the camera. Thank you, Bella. We'll be back in an after bit.